fabric sings, turning scraps to treasured things. Piece by piece we'll sew it right, bright as day and calm as night. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Needles hum a steady beat, every quilt a story sweet. Join the fun, we're here to share, with every stitch a little care. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Stitch by stitch the colors bloom, threads of joy in every room. Come and see what love can make, a patchwork dream with every take. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Patterns dance, the fabric sings, turning scraps to treasured things. Piece by piece we'll sew it right, bright as day and calm as night. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Needles hum a steady beat, every quilt a story sweet. Join the fun, we're here to share, with every stitch a little care. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. We got the star of the show. There's, oh, no, wrong camera. I put your camera. Hello, welcome, welcome. Cheers, everybody. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. First, we'll start off with the love, the cutest there ever was, the Sophie, the star of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop show. She is the best Sophie supervisor ever. She keeps me in check. Make sure I'm doing the things. Loving the dog. Making sure she's all happy chappy. We'll go this way. There we go, so you can see her and see me. So welcome in everybody. I'm just gonna kind of go from the top of the page there. What do we have here? We have Peter and Gwenny and Suzanne Taylor. Welcome in. Good morning, LL and everyone. Hi, Peter. Gwenny says good morning, all. Hello, Tina. Deborah, how you doing? Kelly. Hi, everyone, she says. Tracy Albert, happy to see you, my dear. Hopefully your nap went well and you're feeling good. Hello, Judy Hebert. Hi, everyone. Your quilt should be there like any day. Any day if it's not there already. Hello, Zella. Hello, Charlotte Poe. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, too. And Zella says hi from West Michigan. Catherine, hello from New Hampshire. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well, my dear. Hi, Peter and Sandra Kay. Hello, morning, all. Lori Clark, hello. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Lois, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I meant to send a message to Miss Allison, hoping everything went well today. She is, isn't it the host in the engagement party or something? Like, there's something going on. Her son's getting married in 2 days. I can't imagine. Hello, Candy. Welcome in. Cheryl, hello, everyone. You too. Happy Valentine's Day. And April Green. Oh, sorry. Oh, guess I'm a belly there. And Irish Lady Linda. Okay, so we're having fun with our fabrics today. Okay, so we have a stash. We need to use it. Okay. So I have a plethora of blues and greens, as we know, because those are like my two favorite colors to work with. So I kind of got inspired by this, art thingy that popped across my feed, and, just kind of like, hey, you know what, I can kind of do something like that. So it's we're going to kind of represent like pebbles, okay, with our fabric. And we're going to do in a light, dark fashion throughout. Now, you could do like a cobbled path if you want to make it more of an artsy kind of quilt. All up to you. We're just making it as a nice little wall hanging for the shop or the house or the bedroom or something. Like, because the bedroom doesn't have any like art in it. All the art is on the bed. So what I did is just did some lights and the darks of blues that I had, just so you can kind of get an idea of what I got going on here. What I also did was take chunks. I just took chunks of fabric between the greens, the lights, the darks. I did a couple of grays in here, and what I'm doing is I'm stitching them all the way around, then flipping it over and cutting into my stabilizing fabric, which is what we're sewing onto, flipping it right side out so everything's got a nice little rounded, fun edge to it. Then we're going to take that, and then once there's batting under this, we will stitch these down and give it a little bit more depth and dimension to it. Hello, Linda Lindsay. Alice's stitching. Oh, I forgot it was Saturday. And Valentine's Day. Hey, lady Charlotte Vanderwerp. I got it yesterday. Oh, fantastic, Judy. Awesome. That makes me very happy that it finally arrived. Sometimes these postal things take 2 weeks, and it's very disappointing when that happens. Hello, Betty. Welcome in. So that's what we got going on. I got more fabrics here to play around and have some fun with. I'm just doing small sections at a time. I will probably incorporate some whites in here, like probably as a space in between. Between the colors to kind of break up that blues and the green sort of section. So, okay. Okay, so sorry, somebody was knocking on the door there. So what we're going to do, we're just going to flip these down on our stabilizing fabric. Okay. And this is the same I'm using for the background. I've just double layered it. Okay. Oh, Lena, today's officially Mardi Gras. Wednesday starts Lent. Okay, good to know. Oh, thank you, April. That was Pop's idea. So we're just putting these face down. Okay, these are what we're going to have popping up to us. And then we'll just do a stitch all the way around and flip out. Okay, so let's work on this little section first, and then we'll come back to the other. And I'm just using what I have here, just using the stash I got. Okay. I think I did, Tina. I think I checked earlier in the week and then got brain farted. So, because we had some just crazy weather going on here. We got like a real big dump of snow on Wednesday night to Thursday. It was insane. Insane. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Hello, Tanya Jones. Hey, I'm making a wonky cabin. Nice. Nice. I think we've done a wonky one. It's hard to get into the groove of that one. Oh, hold on. I saw a Newfoundland go past. Hey, Kathy K. Good morning, everyone. Hubby and a Newfoundland dog made a great Valentine's card, hearts and very big, large paw print. Aw. Hope everyone gets a great Valentine's Day. Oh, very nice. And the boys bought me a blizzard. They went out and grabbed lunch for themselves. I had pierogies, and they went and got themselves burgers. So I said, if you're going, and then just get me some, like an ice cream, please. If you wouldn't mind. If you would be so kind. I hope everything goes well today for you, Miss Allison. I meant to send you a message before stream, but everything was kind of like chaotic, and I was trying to clean up the steps to the shop and stuff. So, welcome in, everybody. Sophie, up on your bed. Up, up. Come on. Up, 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 up. There you go. Get up there. Get up. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. There we go. All right, so we're just going to sew all the way around. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cheers. Cheers with my cuppa. It is a scrappy style. And this is what to do with like those odd pieces. You just like, do I throw it away? Or do I keep it? Yeah, giraffe spots is a perfect example of, you know, what you could do if you had like browns and creams and, you know, blacks and stuff. That would be really cool. Do little giraffe spots. Hello, Anne-Marie. Welcome in. Michelle, the quilter. Sophie, you're going to drive me nuts. So I'm just going to sew around all of these. All the way around. Okay? All the way. And I mean it, all the way. I'm trying to give it a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm trying not to make too sharp of turns. Okay. I've had to come back and stitch a couple of other spots because I got too close to the edge, but you know, is what it is. It's learning. All the way around. Don't leave a space to turn because we're going to slice a hole in the back of here. Okay? Just like that. And turn it right side out. And then this is going to get stitched down. If you wanted to, you could shove a bit of batting up in there and that would make your little rock a little bit more three-dimensional. Alright. Went wrong. So I'll take the pins out of the ones I've already done. All right. So Pop is in the shop today, everybody. So, you know, wellness check. He is here. He is alive. Is he? Yeah, he is. I thought for a second there he snuck out, but because someone did come to the door. What was that all about? Sorry, what was it?
Something for next door.
Oh. Okay. Waiting for the grandchildren to come by. That always makes nice, Linda Lindsay. Fantastic. Laura Lynn, you just firmed up my plan to answer the Quilters Challenge from Sew with Debbie. Okay. What was that? I'm glad I could inspire you.
I didn't know whether or not you saw, but Tracy Albert sent in a cup of tea.
Oh, I did not see that. Thank you, Tracy Albert. What? Cheers, my dears. Thank you so much. Oh, you got your block. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that was Pop's idea for the board. Sorry, honey.
The thing you asked me about should work. I just need to start it.
You just need to start it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we used to do.
Okay. Like we used to do. You mean like last year? Because we haven't done that for a whole year.
Yeah, I know.
Last
She
year was...
confused the hell out of
Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Can you put the blurb so they know? Hey Audra, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you for spending your time with me. Greatly appreciate you. Big hugs. If anybody's got anything to share, please share it.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Yeah, yeah.
Too late. I already put it
Well, yeah. Okay, we figured out the giveaway thing because we haven't done that in this form for over a year. So welcome back to that. It's to give away 3 of the hearts. These guys up here. Okay, Marcus has claimed this one here, but these guys are up for grabs, and it'll be first come, first serve. Okay, so the first 2 get to, pick. Yeah, giveaway! I know, right? We haven't done that in over a year.
Well, this type of giveaway.
Well, this type of giveaway. We've
did
done
12
the
last
other
year.
ones. Pardon?
We did 12 giveaways last year.
We did more than that.
Well, we did 12 entries.
12, yeah, I guess so. One for everyone.
No.
It's enter. There you go. Just like
Exclamation enter.
Just like Charlotte did, and just like Tracy Albert did, and just like Tina and Deborah. Yeah. And it says joined. You got an exclamation enter to enter. Okay.
You must be here.
And you must be here. I'm not chasing you down, all right? I'm not. I will show you in un momento there, Audra. Okay, one second. Let me just do a few more little thingamabobbins here, and I will show you what we got going on. What we got going on. It is a great scrap buster. This would be fantastic as a whole quilt. You just got to think about the plan about it. So we're doing rocks. But you could do this as a cobble path. Someone said it kind of looked like giraffe spots. So if you had browns and tans and creams and blacks and stuff, you could totally do like giraffe spots. That would also be really kind of fun and exciting. Okay. All right. So what we have taken here. Where's my? Hold on. I'm looking for my correct scissors here. There we go. Don't be messing up the plan now, Bob. Okay. So what we have here is we have taken, where it's hard, a piece of fabric, and we put the right side down onto this foundation fabric that I've got here. I bought a whole bolt to do these sorts of fun things. Okay. And then I'm sewing all the way around completely. And then I'm popping a little hole only in the foundation. Flipping it right side out, and we're making rocks. Now, you could do this as an art piece. That almost kind of looks like a turtle there for a second, but just saying, you could totally do whatever you like. Hey, Mary, welcome in. Don't forget to like it. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Oh, Sass is in the chat. Hello, Sass. And Pauline Frew. Welcome in, welcome in. So, and then that's, we're going to do like a light to dark. We got blues and greens, and I'm going to do some whites. That'll be like this space in between, and like colors that kind of move into white sort of thing. And that's kind of the plan. I did do a nice little silver heart here, so that will also go in the pile. So yeah, we're going to do it in just like fill up like a space of it, of what we like, and then that'll be it. Yeah. And what we'll do is, when this is double batted, like this is double layered for the foundation, so I just wanted to not see too much. Once we put the batting behind this, then we'll stitch these down to give them some dimension. But you could also stuff it. If you wanted to maybe stuff a little batting in there and then stitch her down, that'll be kind of fun too. I mean, that's totally up to you. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Any questions? Any questions at all? Okay. So what I'm doing is just kind of rough cutting outwards, out the pieces, okay? And then to help with the turned edge, like turning it right side out, you can use pinking shears, or if you want, you can kind of nip in a few little bits, but I've been using pinking shears. So yeah, I am doing church. You betcha there, Tracy Albert. I didn't see that till right now. You did. You said it, girl. You're reading my mind. You said it, girl. Okay. All right. Well, that was exactly the point. That was exactly the point there, Hepworth. So, did you get your package too? Hello there, Miss Dawn Faye. How you doing? Okay, so what I did to put the little slit in just the foundation part. Why is we missing?
Just keep going.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I looked up. I just thought there was something going on wrong. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna take our seam ripper, and I'm only putting it into the foundation fabric, and I'm just kind of scooching it up just a little bit. You could just come in with a pair of scissors if you like, but I'm just trying to make sure enough that I can flip her right side out. Okay. Hello, Miss Nadine, Fern King, and then I'm coming around. Well, she probably didn't do this on my lovely little creation here, but. And then coming around with my pinking shears, because then it's going to help with the turning part so much easier. So what you could do is you could take all your bits, sew them all around, trim them out, and then take all those, sit in front of the boob tube, and watch a show, and then you're turning them all right side up. You know what I mean? Bob's your uncle. And then you come back, and then you stitch them all down. Now, if you wanted these to probably even stand out even more, you could have a layer of batting in between this bits and bobs, but nah. Yeah, you do have to be here for the draw. I think we'll probably just do it, midway to end of the show there. Let's give everybody a chance to kind of draw in. But yes, we have 3 of the hearts that I made from last week to give away. Okay, Marcus has claimed his. He wanted the one with the yellow little crisscrossy in the center. Yeah, it was all his. I've had these for like ever. Oh, they so need cleaning too. But yes, I've had them for a very, 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 very long time. Oh, I just ripped the wrong side. Ah, don't do that. Okay. Brain fart. All right, focus, focus, focus.
Oops.
Yeah, oops. Okay, and then we take this and we push it right side out. There you go, Fern. Batting scrap, yeah, exactly. Batting scraps would be good. That's it. You can kind of just pop it out, put it even just a little bit in there to kind of pop out your rock. Okay, and then just kind of roll the seam so you're just getting the color, but it's not the end of the story if you see a little bit of the cream, because that's just going to play into it sitting in the sand, right? Yeah, it's okay. I'm a squirrel. I get distracted by these. Hey, Jeffrey Quilter, welcome in. And then we just take this and give a little heat loving, and then it goes into the pile with the rest of them to make our little stones, okay? So that's what we're going to do, okay? So let's get back to sewing a bunch underneath the sewing machine, okay? Hold on. Take off my shoes because I have a nice little warm mat here. I just need to increase the timer on. There we go. Marcus gave me his little heat mat. So what's everybody else up to today? And so happy to have you here. And happy Valentine's Day and sharing the love here with me and Pop and Sophie Lofi. And Marcus is chilling like a villain in the house. I'm sure he's got plans. That was a skipper frisbee rock. Oh yeah, yeah. Where you just and then dip, 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 across the water. Yeah, I remember the day when you finally kind of you get that. You know, actually, you could probably cut these all out. It might be easier to, you know, put them underneath the machine. But you know, you struggle and I'll struggle. The day you kind of figure that out as a person, whether it's adulthood or childhood, how to skip rocks is pretty amazing. Yes, happy Valentine's Day to you too there, Miss Nadine. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great day. Papa snow blowing like crazy again this morning because it finally calmed down enough that we could, you know, tidy up a bunch of spaces. Because other than that, we were just kind of doing the bare minimum because it was just blowing right back in. But, you know, you got to deal with it or it just becomes like concrete. It really does. It's kind of the way it was in front of the shop, in front of the car, and a couple spots in the driveway is like literally trying to snow blow concrete. We'll just scoot over here, go around this one.
8 shear pins in 3 days.
8 shear pins in 3 days. LL, late to the show. What are you making? Oh, we're making pebbles out of your fabric. Here, let me. I will show you. Let me just get a few more of these done. And I will give you the lowdown. The whole year is like going to be filled with like nautical, water, fun. You've got a nice quilt project coming up after this. You know, just stick around. We got a lot of fun things happening. The quilt project after this one here, I don't know how long it's going to take. It takes how long it takes, right? Because I don't want to put like a stamp like it's got to be finished in this month or whatever, right? You know, life happens and weather happens and everything else like that. And as much as things kind of annoyed me last year trying to stay within the month of the project, you know, sometimes it had to sneak over to the other side. So. But anyways, it gets done when it gets done. So the other one that quilt project we want to do, we actually want to donate it to the agricultural center here in Pictou. So waiting for hubby to put washer back together or buy a new one. Uh-oh. Is that your clothes washing machine or dishwasher? We thought we needed to get a new dishwasher, but Pop took it apart and, well, kind of both took it apart. And then just gave it a really good cleaning. But we had such a drought issue, so we had a lot of sand that was up in the filter. So once that got cleaned out, the dishwasher works fine. But I can see we'd have to probably do it more often than not, unless we put a different filter system before it goes into the dishwasher. So to catch all those little fine particle sands, because it was very fine, very, very fine sand. Okay, let me just a few more and then I'll show you. Hello, Annie-O. How you doing? Hey, yo, Patty G. Yo, Mama Papa, happy Valentine's Day, sweet project. Oh, thank you. It's a little rock montage, you know. And you can, just to show you can kind of make a rock out of any fabric, so. Rock on, my friends, rock on. Okay, so let's do, here, let's cut these 3 out, and then I'll show you, those people are just coming in, I'll show you what I got going on. Okay, let's go here. All right, and then back to the desk. Okay. Here we go. Okay, minus that fuzzy part. So what I've done, I've taken a right side of fabric, I've taken it and I placed it down on a foundation fabric, a face down, sewed all the way around, okay? So that when we could, oops, don't cut yourself. I just do a little loosey-goosey cut there. You may want to do this over a bucket, you know, you do you. Okay, and then you don't have to use pinking shears. You can kind of nip in every now and again to help with some of those curves. Okay. And then we're going to take and pull it apart so we're only having the foundation fabric there. And with your scissors or your seam ripper, just cut a little nip in there and then cut a slit that's going to be big enough for you to turn things right side out. Okay, so we're turn to edge appliquing these funky little shaped bits of fabric, probably stuff you were going to toss out, but now you realize you can make some rocks with it. And I think a nice cobbled path. This is just a pin, like a pop out, but I have it so the pin is not, or the ink side is not popped out. And I just used that and was just kind of rubbing it along the seam to make sure everything, that like the shape was going to stay. Okay. And then that goes down on your fabric. You want to, whether white or blue, like if you want it to be like the ocean, it's just like the ocean's crashing over it or something. My idea was kind of go with the sand, like a creamy kind of colored sand, and then have a bunch of darks, and then working our way to the light, obviously, because I'm going to have more of a collection, but you kind of get my jiffy idea of, and that's how it's, yeah, that's what was happening. Oh, how did you get there? Hello there, Miss Tracy Provis. How you doing? Hello, Katie. Welcome. Anybody else I may have missed popping in there? Okay, so we're just turning the fabric right side out, and then what we'll do is we'll batting the whole back of this, like the whole chunk that we want to do beyond, and then take our pieces and then free motion stitch them down, just so, because we don't have to worry about the raw edges. If you wanted to pop a little bit of batting in here, you could put a little use bits of leftover batting fabric from the quilts itself, or you can use like stuffing batting. Okay, so you can do it as a cobbled path up to a house or into a garden, or you can do it like as in like a cobbled garden path or whatever. I'm just kind of doing it as light to dark rocks on the beach. Okay, that was my idea. All right, and then iron them nice and flat, and then we'll just stitch them down wherever we're gonna lay them all out, right? But and then I make one gray heart one for today to represent Valentine's Day. And we have 3 hearts to give away, what I worked on last weekend. The FPP hearts, there's 3 of them on the wall behind me. Marcus has claimed 1 for himself, which is I'm totally happy with. But the other 3 are up for grabs. So exclamation enter to enter. Okay. And then what I'm doing is only like cutting through a slit into the foundation fabric, because it's going to be hidden anyways. You're having it down that way, right? So, all right. So just don't go too crazy, and by golly, don't do it on the wrong side. Okay. And make sure you only have that one foundation fabric. Okay. That exactly, Q. Throw it for a bathroom. You got it. The ideas are plenty. Okay. You roll with it. It's a great way to use up all those odd shaped, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with you kind of bits and bobs. So what I did was kind of make a bunch and then turned a bunch out and then rolled a bunch, you know what I mean? So definitely something you could do in front of the tube or watching your favorite YouTube channel of Mama Pop Quilt Shop on repeat. Celebrating 10 years. Can't believe it. 10 years. Hanging out with you cool kids. Okay. All right, so that's literally in there. I've got a bunch of different colors here and a bunch of different little greens and blues that got some purples in it and things that may not even look like that could be a stone, but ends up being a stone in the end, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, a little tulle on top. That would add some texture. Definitely. Okay. Now, there you can use a chopstick or a skewer or something like that. Maybe the blunt end of the skewer, maybe not the pointy part, but to kind of get all your edges out. Okay. Yeah, you can applicate the rocks down onto some terry cloth bathroom matting or towel for sure. That's a great idea. That would definitely give it some extra texture. Okay, that's a great idea. And like a little path, you could do whatever you like. Never, yeah, right, Glennie? Never felt so young. How you doing? It was great to see you on the member Zoom on Wednesday. Okay. And don't do them too big and don't do them too small. You kind of want to have this, like, spatial, you know what I mean? And if you do them too small, they end up being just a pain in the bum to turn around. So. Okay. Oops. You know, you can always just kind of like roll the seam too, right? Try not to have too like sharp angly bits because the motion of the ocean makes for round objects. So yeah, it was like to be like sea glass and like the pottery and stuff like that. Like you could grab, I've got some like creams and whites and stuff like that. Can I ask why I hear music? I don't hear any music. Rather pleasant, it says Miss Bunny. Okay. Alright, so we'll take some more of these and sew them around and we'll make sure we're getting these ones done as well. Okay, so that is the plan. Can I answer any questions in regards to that? Okay. Suzanne. Oh, I got close on that one. Oopsies. Okay, I'm just trying to leave my mess off to the side here. Suzanne. Big hugs. Big hugs to everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm glad you're here to hang out with. Okay. And then we're just going to take that piece and turn it right side out. Okay. We could just roll the seam later. So kind of do a few and then you know, roll a few and you'll get through the process. No one said this was going to be fast, okay? Well, I said to Pop, as soon as someone said, do anybody hear music or the music's lovely? I said I was going to say, I don't hear any music because I don't. You totally could, Anne-Marie. Oh, that is such a heartwarming thought. People along the path, aw. You got me all in the feels, girl. I love that.
So then you gotta start over.
Now I'm thinking I have spaces that I can lay this out. I can put names in. I can put your mom, my mom. Love it. Thank you for changing the plan. Altering it just a smidge. Yes, that's lovely. Yeah. Maybe I can do a little stitch of their favorite flower next to their name and then put them on a little rock. Like as if it was a painting or something. You know how you paint a little rock, but if I did a little stitch and then, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I love it. That's great. Got me on the feels. Yeah, it's a great idea. I love it. Put our Mr. Clive and our Zeba, little paw prints on the stones as well. I don't think I want to put like they're coming and the going, the dates. I just want to see their names. That's all. I just want to see their names. But I do love that. I love that idea. Well done. I can consider this a successful meeting. We brainstormed. All right, I'm just gonna kind of cut these into like littler sections to maneuver around underneath my foot of my sewing machine. And we will work on all of these and then turn them out and stuff. So, but happy to answer any questions. Hey, Elle, does your shirt say are gasted under the bear? Just want to hold on. Let me find my shirt. This is another one of Marcus's gifts. I'll let you enjoy it for a moment. Yep. Crack me up. Hello, Diane Burge. Welcome in. Welcome in. I have another one, but I'll wear it in 2 weeks. So. My flowers have been ghosted. Yeah, he bought me 3 shirts. The other was really funny too. I really like that one. Over to Sherlock Sews and Sammy D. Welcome in. Oh, you got your block. Nice, Diane. Awesome. That means everybody's who's pretty. Ooh, don't be cutting through what you already done there. Oh my goodness. Everybody's got their packages that I mailed out last week. So nice. I'll say it twice. Well, I guess that's 3 times. So thrice. Anyway. Oy boy. Cool. Cool shirt. Thank you. All right. We'll put these ones. We'll pin these ones down here. We'll sew those ones, and we'll pin some of these. 7 shirts. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I think I saw some of them on the Zoom. So I am using the same foundation fabric as I am for my project, but I have doubled this up. I've got 2 layers here. You can see right there's 2 layers. But this one I'm only just doing a single layer. So it's just, you can still kind of, see right there. Gotta go straight. Oh, okay. Take care there, Tracy Provis. Hugs. That was quick. Bye. Sad. Well, here's hoping she either comes back and she might get a chance at a giveaway. Yes, we do have a giveaway going on. There are 3 hearts on the wall behind me. Marcus has claimed the one with the yellow in the the cross part as his own. So I offered that up to him. Whenever I make something artsy-fartsy wise, I always see if the boys want something first. But there's never any pressure for them to take anything. I am not offended if they say no. Trust me. Oh, it's good to see you back to normal after a long haul of too much illness. Oh, thank you, Gwenny. Happy to be back. Really, I can't believe it was just under 3 years ago. So it was a very traumatic and trying time, but we came through with flying colors. You can't stop me now. Here, just pin these guys, and then we'll try and sew some up. So. Now I've decided to do a background in the sand color with rock. There we go! Awesome! I'm glad this is such a feeding idea for your minds today, people. Oops, what the heck was I going to do there? Crossover? I'm glad you are loving the idea. Yeah, so that's kind of like the plan, my mans, okay? So whether you want to like do it in stages of build a bunch out, flip a bunch, you know, sew a bunch, and so on and so forth, right? And then depending on what kind of tool you have to, you know, turn your edge or poke your edge out, you know, we want to make sure it's like right lined up against each other, right? Because that's kind of going to give that a bit of an illusion. Relax the illusion of the rocks. Okay? Okay. Hey, Valerie! How's it going? Happy to see you. All right, so we're going to... Oops, whoa, I forgot one. I forgot one. Aw, look at the star of the show. She napping away. These colors match my bathroom. Can't point to it. Interesting, Sherlock. So, okay, let's move some of these out of the way so we're not chopping them off. Okay. Pop that off to the side, and we'll just kind of sew these in like little sections so we're not dealing with so much of the bends and the pokings. Okay, so we got some stacks here. Got some stacks to sew underneath the machine. Okay. Yeah, she is totally taking a good sleep. Hello, Barbara. Hello, I received my pineapple block. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you got it. Awesome and amazing. Hold on. Pop back in my chair. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just gonna sew around, okay, the whole way, because then that gives us the opportunity to have a nice complete rolled edge all the way around. So we're just gonna pop these down and then sew them in with the free motion foot to get some. You can go around and then around again to give some dimension to the rock. I mean, it's up to you. Taking a break from watching the Olympics. Oh, how's that going there, Valerie? Let me know. I have not watched any at all. Beach theme, add a smalls. You totally could. Options are totally endless, right? You could have it so it was only leading up to the water, and then you had like a whole little water scene up in the corner or whatever, right? Okay. Right. Let's go here. I don't think he paid that much attention to the color scheme of the... Hey, well, hey, find out new things, right? You just never know. Oh, we're in the sewing room. Nice, Kelly. Cheers, everybody. Okay. And when I'm trying not to start like in a point part somewhere, I'm trying to start like on more of like a flatter or a curved part so that the seams, when you're sewing all the way around, it's a little bit more consistent, okay? You're not like stopping and going. Canadian women hockey are winning right now. Yay! Go girls, go girls, go girls. chatting with a buddy, and they were watching the. I guess it was the Super Bowl. Was that last Sunday? Was the Super Bowl or something like that? And I kept asking if it was the ringette team that was playing. Of course, ringette is like girls hockey, so I just thought that was funny. Because how's the ringette team going? Who's playing? I knew exactly who was playing. I didn't. I have not. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now, oops, let's go to another one. Our hockey teams are doing well so far. We'll both be in the... Oh, fantastic. Nice. Nice. So whether you want to use this as like a sea glass idea or pebbles, rocks, whatever. You okay? Roll with the idea. Have some fun. Great way to use your scraps. Just try not get any too of the sharp edges. I'm just kind of stitching a few and then lifting the foot a bit to try and get into the curve of where I'm trying to go to, you know. And then just kind of meet all the way back around to your other stitches. It's turned edge, right? So we go all the way around. I'm moving locations, be right back. Okay, everybody's moving around. Score in women's hockey game is currently 4-1 for Canada in the third period. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I'm getting all the feedback from you guys. What time does all the shindig start today there, Miss Allison? Her son is getting married in 2 days, and I'm sure everything's just kind of humming along, I hope. No issues and nothing being kerfuffly.
But you're there.
What do you mean?
Make a kerfuffle.
I'm not here to make a kerfuffle for Miss Allison. No way. No way.
That was your whole thing.
I'm off to cause a kerfuffle. Yeah. That's the other shirt. That's not today's shirt. Oh, well, Stitch, that's true. I have been partaking in Miss Allison's, on her channel, the Alicine Stitchin', Stitch Olympics. Yes, I have been partaking in that. And I've had finishes on that, so I did not want to be overwhelmed with too many projects, so I'm making so that I can do finishes. I hope you guys noticed that. I had 2 finishes.
Kerfuffle.
Yep, kerfuffle. I'm just saying, I didn't need to have like so many hanging over my head and 25 project bags. You know, I can't work. My brain doesn't work that way. I can't have that hanging over my head. It's too much for me. Rehearsals at the church at 3:30. Oh, that's awesome. That's got to be so exciting. So what's plans for the spare room? Is that going to be your craft space, or is it being turned in for grandkids, or what? A new sew along with Mom and Pop. I'm making a sashing pudding roast together. Oh, nice. Excellent. Laughing Lois.
Fabric storage, of course.
What?
It's fabric storage, of course.
What is?
The room.
What, this room? Oh, you mean her room?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's got. It'll have project bags too, and buckets of goodies to do. Like all spaces should, you know, a plethora of things to choose from. Our terms at spring planting and harvest, a call comes out, moving locations. I have to drive and move extra men to the fields. Do we need to drive? Where's Lois going? Oh, because she's gonna be right back. That's right. Sorry, sometimes the delay gets to me. My brain is already like moved on.
Yeah, they don't see a delay though.
I know, but they should know by now that there is one.
They don't know now, they do know now.
Exactly. Nothing is ever instantaneous. Okay, there we go. Here, oh, I missed one on this one. Working on a hexi quilt. Very nice. Very nice. I have a hexadoodle project from like 2019 or something, or 2020 that I still need to finish off. I think I got 5 blocks done. I need to do 4 more because it was a 9 patch, like garden-y kind of project. It was very cute. I would like to finish it. That'll definitely be on my to-do task list of a Stitch Wednesday, Stitching Something Wednesday for sure. Have you seen the Pebble Pathway on Shannon Makes? Sorry if you... No, I have not there, Donna. No. That's interesting. Very cool. No, I did not. Is this like a fabric one like one I'm doing, or something different? I am a fan of her channel, but I don't remember seeing that though, so... But I've been watching more of the house stuff, though. About to start a second rose on our stairs. Nice, Lori. Hey, my quilt projects made it. My children can be demanding. That's what kids are for. Here we go. Cheers. And Shannon Makes is amazing. And she's Canadian. Another one of those amazing Canadians. Hey, Gladys. Joyce, welcome in. We do have a giveaway going on today for 3 of the hearts behind me. Those 3 up there. That one Marcus has claimed for himself. So, but you do have to be here to claim it. So, when we do the draw. It's gorgeous, yes. And she collaborated with Charlie, the Stitchery, for some grass tufting. Okay, no. I will have to go look that up. It seems interesting. I don't even know Charlie the Stitchery. I don't even know that one. I don't get out much. I kind of like it that way. Been making a Diabolical Jane, easy pattern and free. Oh, where's that from? Diabolical. Interesting. I've heard Dear Jane, but not Diabolical Jane. What is that all about? Yep, you do, Lena. You do. I don't, but you do. Isn't that weird?
Not really.
Oh, this is what we got going on outside. In some places it's really, really deep, and in some places not so deep because of the way the wind blows. It should be just nice and soft and gentle in the background. Yep. Okay, we got a few more of these to go all the way around, and then we will cut the stabilizer in the back, or the foundation fabric in the back, and then turn them all right side out. So let me just finish the stitchy part, and then we'll do the flippy part. Okay. And of course, the way you are stitching is actually going to be the shape of your rock or stone or pebble or glass or whatever it is that you want to be making, okay? Oh, Quilting in the Country, happy Valentine's Day and happy Saturday, LL and friends. You too there, my dear. How are you? Quilting in the Country with Lori. Quilting in the Country with Lori. Quilting in the Country with Lori. Come join her every day. Well, I'm sure she's not streaming every day, but, you know, you can check out her channel every day. That'd be nice. Hello, Dawn Stewart. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? We do have a giveaway going on. Exclamation enter to enter. The horse has awoke. I'm not sure what's going on over there. The rain is falling. We have not had a soaking like this since August. Oh, wow. Jeepers creepers. I looked it up. No results found. Maybe by the maker. Hints, please, regarding Diabolical Jane. Says Gwenny. Gwenny's looking for more information about the Diabolical Jane. Qu'est-ce que c'est? You like that song there, Lori? Just for you, dear. Just for you. Just have a little patience when you're making your rocks, okay? It's a different kind of sewing. Always stop with your needle down. That way you're not going to miss a stitch. Girls are going to semifinals. Nice, nice. It is Faraway Road on WordPress. Hold on. It is by Faraway Road on WordPress from 2016. It says My Quilt Projects there, Gwenny. Okay. All right. This little bit to go, and then we'll cut them all out. Okay. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to take. And this isn't even all that we're doing. We're just kind of going to get an idea of what the whole project is. An idea of what it's going to look like. Though these are not going to stay in their spots. Right. We can, like this was just something that just kind of, you know, kind of came to me. So like, I was inspired by something I saw on social media, but it was just something that just kind of passed by real quickly. My mistake was searching on YouTube. Went back to www. Okay, I found it. Some days when I know, girl, I can't even get the printer to work.
Turn on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Is your Wi-Fi on? Has the printer been updated?
I know the answer to that one.
Yes, it is, but then I gotta turn it off and turn it on again. You know?
Well, that's how you fix everything into IT.
Welcome back, Miss Lois. Yeah, exclamation enter to enter? What do you mean, Donna Hoskin? Aller? Allier? Allier? Aller?
Aller.
Al-
Jesse Aller is the maker of the pattern.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, you looked it up, did you? Is that it?
No. Somebody else provided the information.
Oh.
You have to go back and watch it.
Okay.
Go back and watch the stream after you're done.
Guess so love listening to me. And we're making one little gray heart-shaped rock. Okay.
We are in the middle of the stream. If you wanted to do the giveaway or not. You said in the middle of the stream.
Do we have to do them all at the same time, or can we give one?
No, we can pause and.
Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna give one away. So we're gonna pause exclamation enter. It will be reopened again though once that giveaway is done. Okay. So, are you getting a downpour? Oh no. Oh no. All right. So we'll give a minute countdown, then we'll do a draw. Okay.
Be right back. Okay, we're gonna do the giveaway.
Hopefully you're not the winner.
Picking a winner.
You pick a winner there, Pop. Well, the machine picks a winner.
Hebert.
Are you kidding?
Crochets.
She literally just got her other package.
Well, that's one of them, but she gets to pick, right?
Yeah.
If she's there.
Judy, are you in the chat? You won a heart. You've got 2 minutes to respond. We'll give the responders 2 minutes.
She has to be here.
Yeah, she has to be here. Has to respond.
These are old rules.
Okay, all right.
You still have her address yet?
I do still have her address. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna reopen the giveaway.
It's been 2 minutes?
She responded.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go.
Oh, wow, you still have my address.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were asking just for the sake of asking. Yes, I do. I believe I do, but it's always nice.
Monte Pepe. Please re-enter. You missed the. It was paused. So you need to figure out which one she wants.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah. This is she was the you get to pick between the blue one or these two with the black backgrounds. The one with the gray with the red and the yellow, Marcus has claimed. So you can't have that because he would like that one. Family always gets first pick.
and I picked you.
Oh.
Sounds so complete.
I was just like, do you wish you could put it back?
Valentine's Day, nope.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow, though.
Yeah, let's talk about it tomorrow. Which one do you
Hello,
want?
Heather the Mad Quilter.
Okay, black background. There's 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the left or the one on the right? If you're getting the message that you have the max number of entries, that means you're in the giveaway pool already.
Yeah, you don't need to re-enter.
Yeah, you only have to enter once. Either one. Pick a number between 1 and 2.
Pop will pick for you. How's that? Sorry, with all the entries popping in, the missing some of the chat, so I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. Speedworks, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
2. She picked number 2. Number 2 is the one on the left when you're facing it.
So this one.
That one.
Okay. Let me put that down here.
Perfect.
We have a draw going on today. Is it going back open to Marina? Okay. Exclamation enter to enter. I've got 2 more hearts. 2 more FPP hearts to give away.
And you don't need to enter if you've already entered.
Yeah, and you exactly what Pop said. You don't need to enter if you've already entered. Okay. I'm good. Much better. I sound much better. I feel much better. Overall, yep. Feeling good. It was a little scary for a while there. Just couldn't seem to. I still have a bit of cough though, but overall, a huge, great improvement. So. Okay, I'm just using my pinking shears to go around the fabrics. So what I have done is I have taken. I don't think I had any more made. Okay. I took it just like a little chunk of fabric. Here, you can see actually that's that better. Okay. And then I placed it face down on this stabilizing fabric or foundation fabric. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure they're popping them apart. And I'm going to cut the stabilizing fabric right here. Okay. And put a slit in it. Big enough for me to pop the fabric right side out, okay? Now you can poke out your seam or rub your seam or just like back and forth, roll it, okay? Till you get even all the way around. Sometimes a chopstick will help, or there's little tools, I think it's called a thingamajig, also will help, okay? Once you get it to where it's, where you like it, okay? And you do that to all your bits. We're gonna take it and place it on a fabric that we're gonna use as like sand, per se. And we're gonna stack it up and do like a little movement of like across diagonally or whatever of lights and darks as it transitions from blues to down to greens, okay, with the lighter tones in between, okay, and we're making like a pebble stone or rocks on the beach or sea glass, whatever, okay. So at this point, we're gonna put the batting, and not as we're doing right here, but as you're going along, put the batting at the back. I have this as 2 layers here, so I'm just because I wanted it to not be so see-through, And then we will take these, as we're using as our pebbles or our rocks, and stitch them down with a free motion foot, like on the outside edge, just a smidge. You could also add like a little bit of dimension, like a curve to, you know, make it to the rock pop. If you wanted to, you can add extra batting, quilt batting back here, or even just stuffing, like animal stuffing batting, just to kind of pop it up a little bit to give it a little bit more dimension, okay? There was a couple of suggestions of taking these things and sewing them down onto a terry cloth and making a rug for your bathroom. There was also embroidering family names or names that are important to you on certain rocks, or maybe even making it so it looked like a little brick or a piece of cement or carved or something like that, and having that on like a coupledy path or something like that. So, you know, the options are endless, and you know, the only limitation is your imagination. So that's what we got going on here. Is there any questions that I could possibly answer? Besides that, we have a giveaway going on, and it's exclamation enter to enter. Okay, and I'm using the pinking shears to kind of give me more of a smoother edge as I'm going around, so I can get some nice curves. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping it turns out. That's the plan, my man. So in a light to dark transition, you know, try not to make your edges too sharp, because obviously the sea or the water rounds them, right? So you don't want too sharp angles or anything like that. And the proper spacing in between the rocks too is going to be critical, right? Like you just want them just enough to kind of build the path, or like sprinkle on the beach sort of thing, right? So yeah, so that's what we got going on. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of stack those there and get these guys that still need to be pinking sheared on this side, so I'm not making such a huge mess. Okay. I hope so. It's going to be like a little wall art piece. You know, you can do this big or small. Do it as big as a quilt. You know, have a different, you know, theme on it. Maybe it's a garden path, or like a path through the woods. You know, you could, someone said, oh, it kind of looked like some of the shapes was like a giraffe spot. So you could do that with tans and creams and browns and blacks, make all these little giraffe spots, and then fill that up, right? So, make sure I had to actually all the way around, I did. If sewn on black, that's exactly, you could totally look like stained glass. Oh, Lisa, I haven't seen you in forever. What's going on with you? Yeah, so that's what's happening. It's not all going to happen today, but this is the process. Trust the process. Nothing ever happens overnight. I mean, rising bread, I guess, happens overnight, but, you know, that's really about it. Sorry. How's the UK? How's the weather been? I heard it's wet in some spots. We've had nothing but snow. Actually, hold on. Let me show you the cute little video I have of Sophie Lofi. Hold on. Gotta sign in. Gotta sign in. Where is she? That's our snow. And Pop spent like 2.5 hours cleaning that all up this morning. That's a lot. Constant rain. I'm finally thawing out, tired of it. Yeah, I hear you. That's what we got going on. We got feet and feet of snow. And I can hear the snowmobilers on the trail or hitting the back parts. It's rained every day of 2026. Oh my gosh. I think Tracy Provis said, or maybe even Lynn Bilas also said that it had rained like 40 days. Or, oh, maybe it was Natalie. Might have been Natalie, actually. She was a happy puppy. I was calling for her. I was like, come on, let's go. Gotta start the stream. It's motor gold.
I don't know whether I'd rather 40 days of rain or the amount of snow we've got.
I think I'd rather have the amount of snow we got because the rain would get to me so much. And where would it all go? I mean, it would just fill up the ocean, really.
Yeah.
Back to itself. Hello, Roxanne. Our grass is getting greener. You can have our feet of snow then.
Then you can have that.
Yeah, you can have that. Pop is sharing it with you now. You can have whatever you like. Just think, it's actually really good snow to make igloos out of, actually. So, oh, you think it was? Oh, hey, Natalie J, how you doing? How you doing? I just know it was one of my lovely UK friends. So that said that it was like 40 days of rain. I was like, oh no, oh no. Someone sent Shannon fabric with 2 different types of brick. One was aged, the other was new, and she also made pebble stones for her path. Out of the fabric? That sounds so cool. I'm still gonna have to watch that. See, inspiration. And because it's Valentine's Day, I had to make a heart-shaped rock. You know, you just gotta. You just gotta. Hello, Memo. I just tried my hand at a quilt challenge and I am such a beginner with it. May just think, oh, probably. Is there anything that we can help you with here? We have 80 people in chat that could help with, do you have any questions? What do you think you were struggling on? I was on here earlier, but was just doing. Oh, okay. Oh, missed you. Glad you're here. What brand picking shears are you using? Stainless steel. Good question. I don't know. There's really no name on it. Yeah, they're probably like, I'm gonna say it, probably at least 8 to 9 years old. I think we just got them from the sewing machine, like the fabric store. Okay, Kelly, take care. Enjoy the day. Have fun. Take care. Can't wait to see what you do with your project idea. It's the tedious part, but it needs to be done, right? You're just putting the effort into making little bits and pinking, shearing them, and turning them right side out, and rolling the edge. Than you are just putting blocks together. It's a different kind of process. Sew sashing in rip sashing. Uh-oh. At least you remembered the sashing. There's a wedding quilt out there that's missing sashing, and they will never know. Because you know what? It looked fine without it. I didn't know it was missing. Okay. Here, now we're going to slice into the cream-colored fabric at the back. Because these are the right sides of the fabrics facing each other. Okay. Who made this mess? Who made this mess? This kid. Okay, hold on. Let me tidy this up a moment.
You don't just shove it under the mat.
No, I didn't shove it under the mat. That's how I sweep the floor. I don't do that in the quilt shop.
One day we're going to move that desk, and there's just piles and piles of kind of offcuts.
Cheers, everybody. Okay, so now we're gonna take this part and just with either seam ripper or your scissors, but don't go too cray, okay? But you want to make sure you have enough room to flip that right side out. And of course, the smaller ones tend to be a little bit more tricky. So depending on how big you want to make your rocks, you know, I wouldn't go smaller than, what's this, 1.5 by 1.5. So, okay. Be careful. Okay. If you feel like it's easier to go with a pair of scissors, then do so. But you're only going through the cream colored fabric, the fabric that you stitched it down to. Can you see the cows at all? Because they were up in the upper left-hand corner earlier. No.
There's a question about spring-loaded pinking shears. Do they exist?
That is a good question. We'd have to Google that because I do not have an answer for you. I know there is for scissors because they make great, fantastic for the rag quilts, right? So. Oh, here's our heart. Doot 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 doot. Oh, you totally could. I just had this fabric here, just totally. Yeah, you totally could use just iron-on, not iron-on, but sew-in interfacing for sure. You're just kind of giving that nice rounded edge, right? You just want that nice clean edge to be able to, because it looks softer. It looks softer, it looks more like a rock, right? Or glass, rounded glass, or what have you. So, if it has that, you know, edge to it. Yeah, I know there's spring-loaded scissors.
Yeah, I don't see anything on Amazon. I'm just quickly scanning it.
Yeah. That could be a new market for you. Spring-loaded pinking shears. Definitely would be harder on the hand. That's why I'm like, if you want to do this, make sure you kind of do it in stages. Do like the sewing part, and then the pinking shear part, and then the turning it round part. You know, you could do all this for a point, and then you know you could sit in front of something else and get distracted. You could watch the Olympics. Oh, for sure. It's a great way to use your scraps. And you could do a rainbowy, you know, it doesn't have to be greens and blues and whatever. Like I'm going to grab some whites and some other creams and we'll have that as a transitional like path in between. You know, you could do whatever you like. It's just a one way of using your scrap fabrics, right? So putting them to use. I'm just trying to go through what the stabilizing fabric or the foundation fabric. Don't go through the main fabric because then you cry. See, I did that. I didn't cry though, but I did give myself some angry eyes. And sometimes that's enough. Neighbors have house up for sale. Marshall introduced himself to people seeing it. Heard a big no from the woman. He's just helping sell it. Okay, so now we're going to take these. Oops. This here. Oops, and here. Did we miss anything else? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And then we just kind of flip and flop and flop and flip and place them out in a nice, cool manner. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that, Roxanne. Yeah, we totally was given all sorts of good ideas of what you could do, either stuffing batting or leftover quilting batting. Give it a little bit of 3D effect. You could actually stack them. So, like if you wanted to, you know, stack the rocks on each other and around each other, you know. I like having the little bit of space in between. Okay, what was the front, what was the back? Okay, so such a light color. Yeah. The only limitation is your imagination. Okay. Now we think we got quite a few here too. Oh, here. Make sure we got them all. Oh, missed a few. And we'll turn them all right side out. Okay. I've gone through a warming spell, but expect more snow. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think we're out of the snow yet. That's usually when it January, February, March, and April are usually when it snows the most here. So November and December are pretty quiet snow-wise. We're fine for the beginning part of winter. It's the last part of winter, beginning of spring. It just goes crazy here.
This is going to be a wall hanging, right?
Yes, this is going to be a wall hanging. But you could have it as a throw, as a carpet. You could do whatever you like. You could, yeah, you could add a, Lori Clark said something about like a starfish, she-shells. Yeah, this is gonna, I'm trying to make a piece for the bathroom would be a lovely place for it, or even for our bedroom. So, because we don't have any art pieces. The only ones art pieces that we have in the bedroom are the quilts on the bed. So, and I wouldn't mind some wall art. Just realized I can't sew black on black eyes. Oh, yes, yes. You could probably use a chalk piece to mark the back of one of your fabrics. Just use a bit of chalk, so you can tell which is the back part. So of course the littler pieces are going to be a little bit more finicky to try and turn right side out, but you're going to want that small, medium, large sort of scale going on for visual pleasingness, right? Oh no! Don't apologize for coming in late. I was just saying, yeah, that reruns or watching the replays, great way to catch up on stuff you may have missed, right? So, put a little crab, exactly. A little diamond ring poking through. Somebody lost it in the water. A little sailboat. You know, some Lego. Lego washes up on the shores of Nova Scotia quite often. You could actually like literally attach like a little tiny Lego piece like in between the rocks or something and have it on the wall, right? Like you can mix your mediums. Yeah, or lobster, exactly. A little anchor, seashells, a little boat, toy boats. Something that's important to you, right? And if you make the slit big enough, it's easier to kind of pop things out. At least kind of get it started, and then you can fiddle and faddle with it with your chopstick or your whatever. What are you doing? Looking for love? Looking for love in all the wrong places. You totally could stitch a fossil one. Yes, for sure. Yeah, get the little spiral stitch on one of them. Yeah, like a nice dark one. And make it slightly rounded, because that's always how they kind of pop up. They always got a round bulb on them. After hubby goes to bed at night, I'm still out for a few hours. I read books. Lately, I've been turning on TV, YouTube, and running mom's videos on mute while I read. Helps with reading. Oh, thank you, Gwenny. I appreciate that. If only you and the other, 34,000 people did the same thing, we might actually make a name for ourselves on YouTube. You can, yes, metallic fabric and threads. Oh yes, oh yeah, totally. You could totally spice it up and zing it up any way you like, right? As again, the only limitation is your imagination. Yeah, anything to enhance it, right? Even if you had like a collection of like button shell buttons or something like that, or even sewing a few buttons in between, it just adds to the, you know, the uniqueness of it. All right, here's a little heart. I'm gonna turn her heart out. I give you my heart. Actually, let's do a draw. Let's do a draw. We're gonna draw for another heart on the wall. We've got a gray one and a black one left. Okay. So we're gonna pause the draw and then pick a name, and hopefully you are here. You're right, there is a clean shower or so in the stitch tent. You're right, there is as, hold on. You're right, there as I clean, shower, or sew in the stitch tent. Miss Bernadette! Miss Bernadette McNamee? I always forget how you say your name. You have won. Hopefully you're in the chat. Hopefully you're in the chat so you can tell me which heart you want. Hopefully she's here. She's got 2 minutes to answer. She's got till 2:33. She got to be here. Got to be here. Okay, trying to pump out the little tip of the heart there. Why not? Or did I just sew around that? Oh, guess I just went around it. Okay. There. Got all these to press, flip. Yeah, ours was kind of like more of the oceany sort of thing, but you could do something as a river, a lake, you know. Yay, there you are. Perfect. Can get you to send an email to this email address that Pop's going to put in the chat. Please and thank you. And then which heart would you like? Would you like the one with the blue and the red bow, or would you like this one with the telephone? The red and black, red, white, and black one. Or do you want the blue, red, and gray? Yes, congratulations. Coin would be, yeah, coin, that's a great idea, Joyce. A little, like even a foreign coin or something, right? Like just the odd things that you would find like washed up on the side of the ocean or at the lake or something, you know. Make it your own. You know, find something from like little miniature stores, or and then you could add that in there. So it could be like these big, huge rocks, and it's this tiny little boat.
Black and red, please. Black
and red, please. Okay, gotcha, Miss Bernadette. Don't forget to send that email, okay? So I can mail it off to you. Okay, so we've got the last one on the list is the red and blue. I'm watching you on my TV. Ooh, on the big screen, baby. Nice. My flabbers have been gasted. You have many loyal Lorliners. That is a tongue twister, Lori. With a Lori, too. Yeah, so we still have one more to give away, so exclamation enter to enter if you would like to win the blue, red, and gray heart behind me. So Marcus has claimed the red with the yellow. That's what he claimed. I never force my stuff on the boys. I just ask them if they're interested in it. If they're not, I'm fine with moving on. It's okay. No hard feelings. Not everybody's going to like what I make. Sometimes I don't even like what I make. Note in a bottle. Great idea. And you can actually, like, if you can actually get little notes or little bottles. You can write your own little note in it. And it would be a great gift as a wedding present to somebody. And you could write their wedding anniversary on the little note and tuck it in the bottle and then give it. And then if they ever decided to open that little bottle, and it would be their little wedding invite or the day they got married. I think that's cute. Hello there, Georgina Washington. What you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. All right, we're flipping rocks. That's what we're doing right now. And so there's one of this green fabric. I used the front and the back to it. I just really liked the look it gave. It was just slightly different. Have you been flabbergasted? but have you been gobsmacked? I've been both, but I don't have the gobsmacked t-shirt. Only got the flabbergasted. Quenty, I don't even know if I can say that one. My tongue will trip over itself, and it might say something. Okay, got a few more rocks. A few more rocks to turn. Okay. Oh, we should probably warm this up. Washed up fishnets. Yeah, there we go. Washed up fishnet. All sorts of fun things. Yeah. Yeah, if you're just coming in, we've got a giveaway today. Exclamation enter to enter. If you're interested, it is the blue and red heart up above me. Oh no, April. Turning my rocks around. Yeah, right? Especially like an old-fashioned like cell phone, like a BlackBerry. Or a little flip phone or something. Marcus, you will have to correct that. It will get you a gobsmacked t-shirt. I'm not sure if there is. We'll have to look for one. Or make one, exactly. Okay, now you just kind of want to work your way around. Oops, sorry. Actually, wrong one. Jeez Louise. Okay, just kind of, yeah. Run like a little tool right along where the seam is. So you're just kind of rolling the seam flat. Okay, or try to. A Nokia, yeah, exactly. One of the older phones. Barbie doll head. I don't know. G.I. Joe. Yeah, you could make it a nice, really interesting art piece. Okay, so we're warming up our iron. We're gonna iron those flats. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, my shoulder's getting sore. Hi, Elle. I know, been busy caring for family. Then hubby passed in September of 24. I'm sorry. So I've been taking time out for healing. I hear you. I hear you. Sending some good vibes your way. Just kind of, whether you use a skewer or a chopstick or something like that, just kind of make sure you're getting it all poked out. Run it along the seams. You don't want anything too like flat edgy, because that's not how rocks work when they've been flopped around in the waters. Okay. So No, this is not sewing a block together, but we are making a wall hanging. Yeah, I'll make a bunch more rocks this week. Not on Monday, because that is a holiday here. It is family day up here. Papa was going to take a test, but I think he's rescheduled because he spent so much time outside trying to deal with the snow these past 2 weeks that his study time has drastically reduced because he still has to work his job the full day. So, you know, and no fun snow blowing at night. I have that purple thing for that. I don't know if I thought maybe somebody might have sent me one once, but I don't know where it is. I should look for it. Okay. Maybe this week. But you just kind of want to rub it along the seam. So you're popping everything out. This is a turned edge. You could, if you wanted, just to flip the edge under and sew around, but I think you're just going to get too many flat parts when you really want curves. Okay, but, you know, you do your rocks the way you like. Maybe you want to do like a tile, like a mosaic tile or something like that. And all your little pieces of fabric are completely nice and square or rectangular or what have you, and you can lay out a really funky mosaic tile floor. We will kind of lay what we have here out so you can kind of see what we have like going on wise. So, you know, people watching later or want to flip to the end can kind of see what it may look like now that we've actually built out a few of our fabric construction bits. But yes, it will take time. Art takes time. And welcome the challenge, you know. Do a big one, do a small one. If you only got a little bit of scraps, or you want to do something rainbowy, or you want to make a scene, like even a few of them kind of laid out together, I almost looked like I was making a turtle, you know. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. What is he studying for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, lots of things.
I
I don't stop studying.
Nope, he's always learning. Alright, just flipping them over. Now you could do sew-in stabilizer. This is just fabric that I purposely bought for, you know, backing for projects, stabilizing for project, foundation paper piecing on it, or whatever. So it is doing what it's meant to be doing. I got a nice big roll of it, and I'm definitely making use of it. Okay, so that we don't want that one. Gotta roll that edge. Want more rounder looking. Hello, Julie's. It's Stuart. Oh, what kind of weather you got? Oh, here you go, girl. You can have it. It's really nice.
She's got worse weather. She's in Alberta. So.
Yeah. I grew up in Calgary, so I do know the Alberta weather quite well. Miss Gwenny Simpson, one of our moderators, also lives in Alberta. Never stop. Exactly, April. You got that right. Never stop learning. We don't have any stories to tell if we don't learn. All right, so let's take our bits here. And let's start. Oh, hold on. Let's go here. Let's start fresh. Actually, let's press these guys too, because I don't think I pressed those. Okay. Oh, where are you going, Bob? Okay. We still had a few more. Okay, let's press these. I have 2 certs. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, weather. I'm updating my skills on my new job, new program. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're sending Lori some good vibes. It's definitely sending Miss Allison's son Zach and his soon-to-be or bride-to-be very much some good vibes going their way for very smooth and happy and joyous ceremony filled with family and friends and everybody who just wants the best for them. Okay, so we got a little stack. This isn't going to be all of it. This is just an ideas, okay? An ideas. Let's go back to the desk here. Okay. Here we go. So I have 2 layers of this fabric, okay? And I'm going to lay a layer of batting behind this. Then we will put our stones or rocks or pebbles or whatever it is that we're looking for just slightly from each other in a light to dark or dark to light fashion, with just a little bit of spacing in between. Obviously, I'm going to be having more colors to work with, but this is just so you can people can kind of grasp what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm just trying to make sure I got my colors where I need them. I don't know what this is here. Probably put there. Okay. Over there. Yeah, you get the right shapes together, you can make yourself a neat animal, like, right? Like, I'm just kind of quickly laying them out, but you get the idea, right? Okay, can we see that? Yeah, you see a turtle? Okay, perfect. The whole point is just to have fun with the fabric, right? So, and you can have them closer. You can have them so they're a little bit more apart. You can add little, like, you know, if you had like a little toy for somebody, you know, this is a unicorn head, but you could like pop it in behind something so it looked like it was buried under the rock, you know. You could do all sorts of little fun little things, right, to make it something special. It's your fabric, you know. Let's utilize it as much as possible. Make something beautiful, right? So here's this fabric right here, where I liked both sides of it. So this is the front side, and then this is the back side. It's just a little bit on the darker scale, but it still kind of played in with the whole light and darks I was going for. Oh yeah, we totally could stack them if you wanted to, like sew one down first. Sorry. sew one down first, and then stack another one on top. So, or like you said, you could stuff it, you can do whatever. So when we sew these down, we're sewing them down onto batting. Like they're gonna be, the batting's gonna be underneath, and we're gonna do a free motion foot, and we're gonna sew around and maybe add a little one for texture or something like that, and then hop to the next one and then sew around, sew around. So it's gonna be oomphed up. You know what I mean? And then I just got more to make throughout the week. Okay, so I'm gonna use more blues, more greens, and then some creams and whites to probably make a little path in between or something, or at the end. I don't know. It's just, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, we've got the last draw. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pause the. Actually, I'll give you 1 minute if you haven't entered already for the draw. It's the blue and red one behind me here. The other ones have been taken. They're taken off the wall already. So yeah, if you want to enter, and we'll do the last draw for today, and then we'll be done. Oh, I hope so, Joyce. I can't wait to see what's going on. Apparently I inspired Kelly Quilts and Cruises, or Quilts and Sews, or Kelly something, whatever she does now. Any questions? Any questions? Other than that, I think we're gonna draw for the last winner.
Donna Faye.
Donna Faye, if you're still here. Oh.
Speak up.
It's
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late there, Shelly, and it's exclamation enter. So I hope so, April. I hope so. Yeah, a nice rug. Actually, I think it was Sherlock So said that if you did the fabric bits this way and then you applique them down or sewed them down onto a terry cloth, like for a towel, that would be.
Donna Faye won.
Yeah,
She
there you go.
there.
Perfect. There she is. You got this one. And it matches his Marcus's. They got the same grays. So, congratulations. Okay, so congratulations to the 3 winners. We've got Judy, we've got Donna Faye, and who was the other one? I'm brain farting. Sorry.
You didn't write it down?
No, I didn't write it down. Sorry.
We'll have to go back and watch it. Hopefully she sent an email.
Hopefully she did. Okay. All right, congratulations, everybody. Is there any questions? Hello, Teresa. It was exclamation enter. You guys were too late. But yeah, I've got some lovely green here, this fabric here to chop up. And I've got a lot of color transition. This is actually the piece of fabric that actually kind of inspired this whole project to begin with, okay? Because it had from light to dark. It was a wide back ombre sort of fabric. So I'm like, hey, let's use that. That's okay, no worries. Okay, make sure you send an email to that, to all the ladies that won today, and we will see you next Saturday. Take care, thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.